And good morning to you too, Mr. Kellison. Yes. I'm up early. What's this wonderful music by Christopher Caliendo? The official She comic experience, animated comic book experience soundtrack, the score. Pretty cool. There's a lot going on. How's everybody doing this morning? Bedhead Billy is here. I've been up for an hour, threw the garbage out, set up my monitor right over here. So I have a monitor now right over here by my art table. See, my hair's all messed up. Got my coffee. And gonna work on this. Lots to do today. Move the monitor over here from over there by my writing area and pick myself up another monitor. Blevins, good morning, my friend. Robert Dean, good morning to you as well. Yes, it is an early morning. And to move stuff around, get everything ready. So I got the monitor over there from the Blevins Media Center, is facing there. And I've got my television here. And I got my laptop there. That's how I always look into my laptop. See, now I could probably start looking up more. It looks like I'm looking more towards you guys. So, yeah, I've been up for an hour or so. Just got up. That's the welcome to the world of self-publishing. I really got excited. You know, with Zombie Sama, really kicked that in, kicked me going, jump-started me, got me all excited. I got my little incense over here burning away. The boys will be getting up maybe an hour or so. So I'm going to sit here and draw. Figured out what I'm going to do. This is a cover. This is going to be called, looking at it, called Fierce or something. Again, the levels are a little messed up because, let's get that light out of the way there. It's totally, distorted because of the way the camera angle is, because my art table is up higher than the camera can actually read it. So see how tiny her legs look? But if I do something like that, yeah, it's even worse. So, let me fix that. So what it draws basically like this. Now, of course, I want you guys to see this, which is fun, talking while I'm drawing, but also so you guys can all get an idea of what I'm doing. Again, the art's a little off. I apologize for that. The level is off. It's more like that. So, oh, excuse me. I've been all stuffed up. It's the fall. Heat's on in the house, starts kicking up that stuff that's been around, since last spring. So it just gets me all verklempt, all messed up. So I've become a mouth breather. I'm going to use my little thing. I got that. Debbie bought me that Novage. I don't know what the hell it is. That thing that you put your nose in and it clears it all up. But I'll do that later on when I get the boys up for school. And just having a good time. So you could see it perfectly great. Robert Dean, how is my audio coming in, guys? Blevins, how's my audio coming in? Are we coming in good? We had a great show last night on Crowdfunding Comics. I don't know if you guys tuned in. If you did, thank you. It was Sam Sawyer, and what an extraordinary young creator that she is. Ionic Blood 666. Morning, the chickens aren't even up yet. No, the chickens aren't up yet. And here's a funny thing, because it's the rut now is kicking in for archery season, for bow hunting. And I'd normally be up. Usually the time I get up in the fall anyway, because it just kicks in. I'll set my alarm for a certain time, but I just seem to get up anyway. And normally I'd be heading out to the woods, but today we got a real busy day. I might be doing that this afternoon if I can get done. I have to finish this cover. I have to shoot the video. I've got to get Niall Scala all our video files. Excuse me, guys. See if I can mute that while I blow my nose. I think I can. Let me see. I'm going to try to see if this mutes it. I think though. Hang on. Did that mute it? Who knows? One never knows. Do one. So there I go. All right, so doing this drawing, listening to a little Caliendo music. Let's see if I could play that a little low. So Christopher Caliendo actually, he's scoring this multimedia experience. It's a comic book. It's a motion comic, but it's got its own original score. He's got actors that are portraying Anna and Arashi, and the first one he did was the original Way of the Warrior #1 with plans to do the entire series. Chris is also working on a little bit of some more music actually for my own YouTube channel, because the plan is in 2020 just to go straight through YouTube. Just because it's so much easier for me with the restreaming and all, and Niall and I are working on this on a new streaming platform, or Niall's doing it, and I'm just going to do whatever he wants me to do. But yeah. So in the meantime, check out, hang out with Bedhead Billy as I move forward. Let's see, can you hear it a little more? There you go. Hector, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Hector Santos, my Legion Rider buddies, Vice President, American Legion Riders. Good to see you up early. You see my buddy Gomes. Tell him I said hello. So, all right. So, yeah, here we are doing this cover. This cover is going to be it's going to be 2 parts. This is going to be the one part because the Way of the War, the Return of the Warrior story leads into, let me load out a little bit. Leads into the Hotaro series, which comes out in March. Man, that's great stuff. The Hotaro series. So this is going to be like a yesterday and today cover, almost a Torches Past type cover. So we'll have Anna on the right-hand side of it, and then we'll have the Hotaro on the left. And I think I'm going to use, because in the Return of the Warrior, you'll see scenes, and I don't know if I can throw a scene or 2 up. You guys will see that video next week, because we are going to launch. Anyone who had pledged on our Kickstarter Indiegogos, I'm going to be sending preview links to all of our backers to check it out, so you guys can check out the actual video. And check out our campaign as a preview. Let us know what you think of the preview. Let us know what it is. Right now, we are shooting to launch on next Thursday. What's that? The 14th. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be great. Lots of wonderful things. Lots of new covers coming through for our special variant covers. We have black and white covers. We have colors. I will be debuting the Amanda Connor cover today. I'll be posting that on social media, colored by the incomparable Paul Mounts. Beautiful cover. We've got a couple of others over here that will be daily. I'll be posting them, sharing them for you guys leading into it, because I know that variant covers are a cool thing. Let me turn the slide on back here. There you go. So you guys can see Daruma, my pal. Now, Daruma is someone who we're all going to be in cahoots with. This is our mascot for the She Return of the War. Let's get out of the way. Where is he? There he is. See? So Daruma. Now, Daruma is a thing, and I can actually... I grabbed one of my old books so I can say it properly. But a Daruma is... it's a festival. It's not really a festival. It's sort of a whole... spring type thing. It's actually from January to March, so it's actually pre-spring. And what a Daruma is that it's a giant doll that's based off of an Indian shaman, an Indian Hindu priest, and he went to a temple in China, and they believe that his name was Daruma, achieved enlightenment. So now you see my incense burning. Isn't that nice? It smells so nice in here. So what it is that the Daruma here has, his eyes are blank. His eyes are white. And when you achieve a goal, let me get my book and read it. The eyes are filled in. So I have a goal, Debbie and I have a goal in mind of what we want, and you guys together, we're all going to fill in that Daruma's eye. God willing, knock on wood, that we get it in. That it actually does... that we actually do achieve this goal, and I hope that you guys will join us on this adventure. As I was saying in my script that I wrote, I just started writing because, again, I get so emotional thinking about she coming back. it's been 15 years, since she last came out in 2005, but I drew those issues in 2004. And it's, I just love this idea of Anna once again taking up the Naginata, but this time to save her daughter. And she's literally going to turn back time and become she. And the lioness, reawaken the lioness within. She's going to transform the hunted into the hunter, and she unsheaths the return of the warrior. So a lot of fun. Big announcements coming next week of our creative team. We will be on Crowdfunding Comics next Tuesday, the 12th. So please join us. That will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll probably go for an hour, maybe a little bit more, hosted by Niall Scala. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an adventure. Our campaign for She is only 21 days because we are doing 2 campaigns. We're going to launch both Indiegogo and Kickstarter simultaneously. I've never seen anyone do that before. So we're going to do it, but it's going to be a lot of work. So we figure we only do it for 21 days. So it keeps us, and so it'll be over Thanksgiving holidays. And before Christmas, we got a lot of fun ideas for stretch goals. Really cool idea for stretch goals. For variant covers and special things that we want to give you guys. One of our stretch goals is to actually give everyone a comic book or a couple comics. So, special edition comics just for that for our campaign. So, that's it. So right now I'm doing this in pencil, just using my mechanical pencils. I start off in a 2H, which is over here. Glass. I had to move a lot of stuff around. There goes my 2H pencil. Whoop. So I got the 2H pencil. So if you guys notice, a lot of times with inks, if you saw my recent Bloodshot covers, I like to ink. It's funny because when I draw men, I like to ink them. I like to have that black, line. I love that Frazetta look to it. But when it comes to women, female characters, I pencil it, and I like to, and I'll use various stages of pencil first. So first, I'll start off with my old timey, Statmuller, is it? Yeah, right. Yeah, Mars pencil. This pencil is probably from 1994. I have I have 2 really old ones. My old reliables. I don't know where they are right now. I put them somewhere. They're probably back here, over my art. So I have my little pop-up light table here. Oh, look what I found. Some of you guys can see this. Look what I found. I was going through my reference files to look for old images of She, and I found this. Look at this. This is Jim Lee's from, I think, the Marvel swimsuit issue or something. Jim Lee did Psylocke, and I just like it's Jim Lee. So what a fun drawing, real 90s, and that's gonna come back. You're gonna see the 90s coming back in full effect this spring, the spring of 2020, when we launch a super fun Destroy All Monsters of comic books of independent comics crowdfunding campaign. So right now we are actually working 18 months ahead. We're definitely a year ahead, but we have plans for 18 months ahead. We did a business plan, a publishing plan for 2020. We will be launching 3 crowdfunding campaigns. So for 2019, we did 2. 2018, we did 1. 2019, we're doing 2. 2020, we'll do 3. And then 2021, we'll do 4. So we want to do every quarter, have a new crowdfunding campaign. And I just want to thank, there's a lot of people, great influence, people that influence me, people that have helped me. Again, Brian Polito, Jimmy Palmiotti, EVS, Mark McKenna helped me out. Just so many of you guys have been so wonderful for us, and especially since going, and Peter Cimetti was a big help. Just with our show, we've done 69 crowdfunding comic show, and tonight is number 70. So in the past few months, we've done 70 shows. That's 70 guests. We've actually probably done about 74, 75 shows. Of just Niall and I talking with J.C. Vaughn, the editor for She. So Jeff will be coming back on the show next Tuesday. If he's not, because Jeff is the vice president of Gemstone Publishing, which does the comics price guide, which a cover I have to do next week. So you guys will be watching me do the free comic book day cover next week. And So just just fun, just crazy stuff. So I don't know what you guys think. This is her new outfit, Anna. More age appropriate. Is she's gonna have this big skirt? She's gonna have this skirt. I always love big skirts with legs showing a little bit of leg and stuff. I love that 30s, 40s fashion. And that's what we're bringing to Anna when she returns as she. Fun thing is that she actually likes the white makeup because it hides some of her her laugh lines, as she says. And she'll have a little bit of gray streak here. I'm going to get this to our colorist today. Have that colored up. I've got to do a few more sketches today, shoot the video, get all the files to Niall Scala. Niall is putting together the video for me. Once again, thank you, Niall. If you're up, I'm sure you are, with your 2 one-year-old children. Let me go on and see if I can read. It's just kind of new for me to do this. Okay. Good morning, Renee. How are you? Renee, I got to send you art. I keep forgetting to send you the art. Something I keep forgetting. I'm going to bring it down to Debbie. I just been so slammed this year. So forgive me for that. Where's my restream chat? Let me go ahead over here. Good morning, Andrew. Ron, good morning. Good to see you guys. Thank you. So let's go. I'm going to start drawing. So what I'll do is stage 2. Again, I go with this 8 with a 2H. After the 2H, I go with an H, and then I have a HB. Where's my HB? Which I think I'll be working with the HB today. Is this the HB? This might be my HB. So I'll go in and darken even more, and then what I'm going to do is then I'll go in with my trusty Beryl Prismacolor. I'm going to move this all the way over there, too, so I could see it here. So I could see you guys talking to me. Because for some gosh darn reason, I'm not, for some damn reason, I'm not, what should we call it? My restream is not doing Facebook and YouTube. So we got to get a new streaming service. So here's my handy Beryl Prismacolor. Oh, there is the wonderful Maria Laura is watching. Hello, Maria. How are you? I thought you looked awesome as Wonder Woman while you were working away. We've got a lot of fun things with Maria. Well, we'll bring that's announcements coming for next year. Let's do that. But she has so gracefully agreed to do a variant cover for us, and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna keep on rocking. So I'm gonna draw this cover. This is she. This is our 40 something she, and give it that nice soft little belly. So I'm gonna start working because I gotta work. I gotta get this darn thing done. I got to get it out. Again, this cover will have elements of Hokusai's Wave. Let me find where my Daruma is. Where's my book? Alrighty then. Okay, so here's my book. So this is what Daruma. The story of Daruma. Now, Daruma is what's back there. That's our pal right there. Daruma will be the one for our goal. And our goal is for our Kickstarter to be funded. That's one. And then we have another goal, which will be, which is what we want to achieve for our very first She Kickstarter. So, Daruma fairs. Okay, because Daruma Ichi. Daruma Ichi. Daruma refers to Bodhidharma, the Indian priest. So his name is Bodhidharma. I wonder if we should call him Bodhidharma. We'll call him Daruma. Or maybe just Bodhi. How about that? That's our pal's name. Daruma's name is, because he is a Daruma, but his name's Bodhi. I love that. So he's Bodhi. So this is an old book I got. I think actually my professor from college, Anna Ishikawa, gave me this. Who the character she is named after. When she came out, she started getting me all these things. And oh no, this was Dr. Walco's book. Okay, I see it right there. That's who it is. So when she came out, all these people started giving me all these really great references and all reference books. And this is probably from the 80s. Anyway, so a Daruma fair is Daruma Ichi. So we'll call it Daruma Ichi. Daruma refers to Bodhidharma, the Indian priest who is said to have spent 9 years meditating in a Chinese temple in his effort to attain enlightenment. Daruma dolls are painted red with features of the priest, so it's named after Bodhidharma, our priest. Excuse me. They are round with no arms and no legs and are weighted at the bottom so that they can rebound as soon as they are knocked over. We're not going to knock him over. Because they return immediately to the upright position. They are popular throughout the country as talismans ensuring eventual success. Daruma fairs are held from the end of the year to March. Okay, so it's Christmas time, December to March. Daruma dolls are, and that's kind of cool because that'll be in perfect alignment with She, because the She Return of the Warrior is launching at the end of the year. We're at the end of the year, and to March. And March is when we launch Hotaru. So that's kind of cool. So She Return of the Warrior will be fulfilled and ship in September. I'm sorry, September. In February, and then we'll have, and then the Daruma. So that's what it is. We have the goal. We're going to fill one eye, and when we fill the other eye is when when the campaign has been fulfilled at the end of March. At the end of February, early March. That's perfect timing. Well, isn't that? Look at that. All right, so Daruma dolls are great favorites with a wide range of people, particularly shopkeepers. The two largest fairs are held in Takasaki in Gunma Prefecture, and at Fuji in Shizuo's my Japanese is horrible. Shizuoka Prefecture. The eyes of the Daruma are left unpainted. People buy them and paint in one eye to wish for success in an examination or an election, etc. And when the wish for success has been achieved, they paint the other. So this is what we're going to do. When we wish our success, we're going to get Bodhi right here. We're going to fill in the one eye. For when we launch, we're going to fill in Bodhi's eye. Maybe I'll get Matthew to do it. Maybe I'll get William to do it. Maybe I'll get Debbie to do it. So we'll fill in the one eye. And then when we achieve that success, we'll fill in the other eye. So you guys will be doing this with us. So pretty cool. So Daruma Ichi, that's Bodhi, our boy. Unless you want to call him, what do you guys think? Do you think we should call him? Maybe I'll make a stream. Maybe I'll make a, I'm going to make a poll. I'll make a poll next week. So what do we name our pal here? Do we name him Daruma or do we name him Bodhi? So that'll be a poll, and if you guys can all vote, I appreciate that. And there you go. When you're finishing this up, then going hunting, I'm gonna go hunting this afternoon. Andrew. Not this morning because I just got too much to do. I'll go because it gets dark at 4:30. Time is sunset. Let's see if I got my phone with me. Sunset's probably, it's 5 o'clock. You can't shoot. It's 5 o'clock. Definitely, it's dark here. So I'll probably go out, take a break, eat some lunch on the way out at 2, and hunt till about 5 when it gets too dark, and head back home unless I get, if I can find myself a nice buck. Then I'll be home at 6. So, salute. So I'm going to start working some more. Working on the Naginata here. Working on her quilting. So join me, guys. And if you guys got any questions, let's see if I could refresh this. For some strange reason. Now, the thing is, I have to move my monitors over because my other monitor was on the left. It was on the right. On my writing table was on the right. Now it's on the left, so I'm going to have to switch those monitors over. Figure out how to do that again. I could do it. I could do anything. I'm American, for God's sakes. So, okay, let's go to Facebook because I could see the Restream chat here. Go to the Facebook. Oh, it's Matt Keller and his wife's 15th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Matt. I'll post that later. All right. Yeah, because for some reason, unless you watch unless you're watching the video, I don't see a lot of the comments, which is pissing me off. Old Cap. Good to see Old Cap. You're going to be getting a script in a few weeks. So, good morning. All right. Gotta go to PT. Steven, good to see you. Sir, great to see you, my friend. Go do your PT, and I will see you soon, brother. Thank you very much. And thank you for all your support. Some Michigan people here. So, let's see if I go on the actual link. All right, well, I'm going to work. I got work to do. I'll work for a little while, and then I'll get the boys up to get ready for school. So the quilting here is a very light quilting. A lot of things that people do, cosplayers and all. Lisa Tran did a beautiful costume of She, and a couple of people did, but the quilting is very, very thin quilting. Alberto Veranda did an amazing little She drawing. Let's see if I can add that. Alberto's Veranda's little She. And Alberto's little She really inspired me for this. For this, let's go to OBS. Let's see if I can add little She. I'm going to add it and show it to you. You see if it's up. Yep, little She. Let's see if I can add that. Nope, that's my Twitter thing. Where's little She? No, I'm going to have to add it. Sorry. Delete it. I'll bring up another one. Little She. And it's a great, beautiful, adorable image. I'd love to use it as a variant cover. Let's go little She, caps, little. We'll do a Lil She. Little She. And I emailed Alberto. I Facebook messaged him and Twitter messaged him or Instagram messaged him. And hopefully he'll get back to us. Because I'd love for this to be a variant cover. And I'll show it to you. It's up. There it is. So, see? There is little Alberto's Little She. And that really inspired me with this costume. I love this thing. And you can see the quilting that he did. It really inspired me. I just think it's adorable. I think it would make a great cover. I'm a huge fan of his. He did this great line of comic of characters as small, like little almost like children, like as superheroes. And I just love this image so much. I hope that he gets back to me. Elaine, if you're out there, Meringue, Elaine, you actually introduced me. You introduced us. If you could reach out to him, because I would just love to use this image as a variant cover, and I'm sure you guys would too. So if we get it, but it just totally inspired me. I think it's wonderful, and I love the idea for the costume. I think it works with Anna, being in her 40s. So, all right, the coffee is working, and Bedhead Billy is in the hissy. So I'm gonna turn Little She off. And then we get to work. But I love how Alberto did the very, very fine quilting. Because that's what it's supposed to be. Some people do it too. Sorry, guys. There you go. It's a beautiful image. Beautiful image. So I'm going to work on some quilting. You guys join me. Looking at this stuff on the news. Those savages, Mexican cartel savages, what they did to those women and children, that they butchered them. Ambushed them. And then we've offered to help, and they turned us down. It kind of makes you think, why would the president of Mexico turn us down when we have the resources? We did it in Colombia and destroyed the cartels in Colombia. Really frustrating. I think they were Mormon missionaries, and it was just over the border. Tell me we don't need border security. Tell me we need open borders. Explain that one to me. Don't restart my computer. I want you to do this real quick. It's going to restart me quick. Still in an hour. All right. My updates are due for my computer. And it's saying it's going to install. I'm like, don't install it. Jimmy! We got Jim Tornas here. Good to see you, Jimmy T. Miss you, buddy. I hope all is well with you. All right. So this, again, I do this. This is with a, I think this is with a HB, what I'm using. It might be a 2B. Yeah, it's an HB. So I work with the HB here. It's a nice line, real nice thin line. And then I'm going to go in with the Beryl Prismacolor. I'm not going to ink this one. This one is going to be done strictly with the pencils, again, because I love the watercolor effect that it gives when you do just the pencils, especially with women, with She. Because if you look back, I started just shooting the She comics, I think it was was it Shitomo might have been the first one where there were no inks in the book, and it was all done with pencils. And I love inks, but I wanted to try to achieve a watercolor effect for the She comics. And I think by doing that with... Jimmy, we got to get Joe Sinnott to do a cover for us. I will call you to see if the great Joe Sinnott can join, Amanda Connor and George Perez to do a cover for us. I know he said he'd do it. I just haven't had time to pencil the darn thing. As you can see, I'm just penciling this one now. Where's my eraser? Can't wait when Deb wakes up. She's going to be... Poor Deb. Deb was out fulfilling the zombie summits probably till like 2 in the morning. My house looks like, Indiegogo, and Kickstarter threw up in it. So she's asleep on the couch. She fell asleep on the couch. The Duchess. Busting her ass to get these books out. And t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. So, all right. So and then I will go in again, especially with the hair, with her eyes, and eye makeup and all that. We're going to go in with this, with the Beryl Prismacolor. The black. Thank you, Kathy Warner. And Beryl. And Prismacolor. I don't know if it's Prismacolor's a company or Beryl's a company. It used to be Beryl. But it's Prismacolor. I think it's Prismacolor's the company. Unless Beryl is the owners. Let's see. Oh, does it matter? It doesn't matter at all, does it? Yeah. All right, get this done. My nephew Joseph is getting married tomorrow in Florida to the beautiful Ashley, which is so nice. So we're going to head down to Florida for a quick romp. We're going to fly down, fly in, fly out. Fly in tomorrow. The wedding is Saturday, and fly out Sunday. Because there is work to be done. It'll be great to see my whole family. See my mom. Tell everybody, Mrs. Tucci, all you guys said hello. I think my mother's coming up. Back up to New York soon. But we've got lots to do. We've got to clean this. I got to clean this studio. I got to clean the other half of my studio, the former playroom for my children, which will once again become our little mini fulfillment center until we could build a new one. Or we might not even fulfill our stuff. We'll see how Deb feels. Because I love the idea of hiring someone to do the fulfillment. And love for Brian Polito pitched us a really nice thing. We just got to see, with the Coffin Comics crew and their amazing work that they do. But we'll see. We'll see if it works out for us. We'll have the meeting. If it does, love to have them do it. Brian's a personal hero of mine. And also for those of you, I think I'm going to be heading to Dynamite next week to deliver all my comics that I had to sign, a few sketch covers, remarked covers. So I got to do all that as well. I think that's all you're waiting on is my stuff. For the fans that did support it, thank you very much. Doing a little booty here. You could see that. $6.18. Let's see, the kids got to go to school at... I usually get up at 6:45. Today I got up at about 4:45. Finish this. Gonna add a nice little sun. Add the waves. The water. I'm gonna find my Hokusai book. Put some cool rocks here. Drew my little name. I always sign it last, but I did it just for design placement. And I'm going to pull up the Hokusai, the Great Wave off of Hokusai Waves. Miss you too, Jimmy boy. Okay, let's see. Hokusai. He did several views of I think it's like 100 views of Mount Fuji, and a lot of it has the wave. So, let's see if I grab the wave. There it is. See if there's any large. And he's large. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm talking to myself, sorry. Yeah, the Great Wave off Kanagawa. The Great Wave off Kanagawa. So, okay, so basically what I can do is I can add Fuji here. I can add, the way I'm looking at it, I can have Mount Fuji here, and I'll draw that. And then the water will come up like that. And then on the Hotaru side will lead to the wave side, because the Hotaru cover, this is going to be a joining cover between She Return of the Warrior, and then the Hotaru one will be on the other side of it. And yeah, that's perfect. I can do that today. I can have that all done by, I don't know, let's see, lunchtime. I got to head to my pals at Hot Flips to get some more for our prints, to get those Mylar protective, those heavy plastic protective sleeves that we use. It's a Hot Flip Supply. The Cerrito brothers. One of my favorite people in the world of the Cerritos. Charles and Jeffrey and his whole staff over there. Got Josh and Steve. Daryl. They're just a fantastic company. They get our boxes. We get our bags and boards from them. Though I also got to throw a little pitch out to my buddies at Android Comics in Sayville, New York. Thank you guys. You guys have always been awesome. I get a lot of our boards from there, our bags, our boards from there. The comic shop, it's a great comic shop out here by me. Got a couple of great comic shops. So my buddy Tommy Miletta's got Best Comics in New Hyde Park, Long Island. Like to hit that. Also, if anyone is on Long Island on Black Friday, J.C. Vaughn, I believe John Brolia, he's got to see because of work. But and yeah, John Brolia should be able to do it. John Brolia and myself will be doing a special signing. I'll be doing some fun Black Friday sketches. We'll have a special for our prints, Black Friday sale for prints. If anybody wants to buy prints for people for Christmas, for a Child is Born comics, we'll have all that stuff. But before that, I will be heading to the WinterCon on Long Island, which will be, WinterCon will be November 21st to the 23rd. No, 22nd, I'm sorry. November 22nd to the 23rd. The evening, I'd like to get in touch with EVS about this. The evening of the 22nd will be the anniversary of John Fitzgerald Kennedy's assassination. Is it 64 years? 1963 to 2019? Let me get my calendar because I can't think of it. I can't do math anyway, especially, not 6:22 in the morning. Let's do 2019 minus 1963 equals 56th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, our 35th president of the United States. And I'd love to have a show. See if Nile, hopefully we could run it through Nile, maybe through Crowdfunding Comics, and we could talk about the JFK, crowdfunding conspiracies, we can call it. And we could talk about the the JFK assassination. I think that'd be a fun show. See if we have any conspiracy theorists, because we've had ghost hunters on our show and Sasquatch hunters. So it might be kind of fun to really revisit that, the JFK killings of 56 years ago, one of the dark days in U.S. history. And why not get EVS on if he would grace us with his presence, as he that John F. Kennedy is his favorite president, and not mine. I have a 1968 encyclopedia, the World Book Encyclopedia. I have the whole list that my parents had gotten, I guess, in 1968, and I read that entire thing from 9th grade to my senior year, the encyclopedia, the World Book, and just and I would fill in the dates, because it's 1968, so like Martin Luther King was still alive, and Bobby Kennedy was still alive, and I would write in the dates because it would say, Bobby Kennedy, May 5th, 19, what was he born? He was assassinated on June 5th. I don't know Bobby Kennedy's birthday, but like Martin Luther King, April 18th. I think that's was it November? No, April 4th. Martin Luther King was killed. So, I would type in I'd write in the day April 4, 1968, to mark the death of him. But I was always, fascinated by, by conspiracies, and I have those, all these books on it. But we did a tour a few years back of, 5 years ago for the 50, almost 6 years ago. Yeah. For the 50th anniversary. And we went to Dallas. Ethan, myself, Nearing, Kevin Oakley, Mike CG, and we actually followed the footsteps of Lee Harvey Oswald, of everything. We went through every little aspect of it. And, I'll give you my thoughts on who killed JFK and why. And then we'll have that big discussion. I think it'd be a lot of fun. There is some things that are quite baffling about it. And there are some things that are pretty cut and dry, but we'll leave that up to the viewers. So I'm hoping that'll be Friday night, November 22nd. We'll have a live show, and then I'll do the Comic-Con on Saturday and Sunday. So that's that. All right, where's my pencil? Let's finish this. This is my H. I need my HB. One of the hard things is keeping it clean. So you guys can see it better what I'm working on. Again, it's distorted, and I apologize for that. I can lower the art table. I can lower this. I guess I can do that. I guess I can lower it. It should look better for you guys. After all, I am here for you. Let's move this down. Let's see if I can. I got my tripod there. I'm not moving it down. Sorry. I'll take a photo of it. I'll take a scan, and you guys will see the final. That would be an awesome... Wouldn't that be an awesome variant cover? Andrew said it would be a... Is Mrs. Tucci awake? I don't think she's awake. Yeah, trading cards. We're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to have trading cards. We're going to have special... We're going to have a lot of fun stuff. Coins, challenge coins. We'll have our Tucci Trooper challenge coins and a She challenge coin. It's going to be pretty cool. This is going to be a great campaign. We're going to battle. Also, guys, remember that this Monday coming up is Veterans Day, so please thank a veteran. They really are our greatest treasure. Are our veterans. So, if you see one, buy him a cup of coffee or her, please. For your old pal, Bill Tucci. Tonight we have a great show in crowdfunding comics. We have Cara Nicole from Arizona Power Girl, who actually ran for state, I believe it's state senate she ran for. She almost won. So we'll have her on. We're going to ask her about her political career as well, but she's turned cosplaying into a great business for herself. And we'll have her on. She has a calendar that she successfully raised money for her calendar, and she is just a big ball of energy. She's a brilliant business person, and and she's a fantastic cosplayer. She's a lot of fun, and we love her. We really love her. She is just so much fun. And speaking of fun, we also had where's my damn phone? Let me check my messages. We also gonna have Brian Polito is on. Brian Polito is launching Lady Death on Indiegogo today. I believe he is launching at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'll get that. Well, you guys all know Brian. He's a, he'll promote the heck out of it. But Brian will be coming on our show. So I guess that's 7:30 Pacific time, and he's putting the Lady Death catalog on Indiegogo. Brian will be gracing our show this evening. I think he's going to be going on 10:30 because we have Kara on at 9. So we'll do an hour with Kara, and then we're going to have Brian on at 10:30 because we're going to have to reset everything, rebuild the set, if you will, the digital set. And Niall Scala will do that, our pal. So I don't know where my phone is, and I don't know if I should, because I sent out some messages and stuff. You know what? I'm going to leave this. I'm going to play a little music for you guys. I'm going to let you guys listen to Caliendo's music for She. And I'm going to go run and get, you guys want to keep looking at the art? Yeah, I'm going to go run and get a refresh of coffee and find my phone. And I will run. So, how much time do we have left on it? Let's see. Oh, that's wrong music. That's our music for our YouTube video. That shouldn't have been shown. Caliendo should have been. Here we go. It's She Part 3 Jesse Mix. This is it. Okay, listen to this, guys. I'll be right back. Right back. Tally ho. Volume. There you go. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a refresh of coffee, and I'm going to get my phone. Alrighty then. Alright. Bedhead Billy's back. There we go. Alright. I got messages. Alright. Just need my phone so I can call the kids. Call Matthew, wake him up. Matthew's just like his mother. William's already up. William's like me. Likes to get up early. Matthew's a lot like his mother. They stay up late, and they wake up late. So, all right. So we got our rocks. Where's that image? Where's my? So those rocks look. That's it. I got this tiny one. Oh, got a small one. Bloody hell. There we go. I like that. see if that one's bigger. A little bit of mount. That's the old one. Oh, this is going to be fun, man. I think the idea of the wave with the blue will just look fantastic. Is this large? Yeah, large. I'll throw that. We'll give him, of course, some credit after Hokusai. Where are you, Art? Come on. When you have all these monitors, it's tough to... No, escape. Escape. There you go. Where's my bloody wave? Oh, well. Grab the wave. Anyway, so we're going to have some nice rocks here. She'll be at the rocks after Hokusai. We'll have the water swishing behind her. Jolly good. All right. My son is up, which is a good thing. Drive him to school, so I will be, unfortunately, leaving you all soon. Love the coins. Yeah, the coins are going to be great. Daryl, yes, we're going to do coins. We'll have two coins. We're going to do a She 25th anniversary coin. And then we'll do our Tucci Trooper coin. So I think the Tucci Trooper coin will have the Crusade Comics logo on one side, the Tucci Trooper on the other. And we'll have Debbie on. She'll explain all that because she's the one putting all that together. And then we'll have the She 25th anniversary coin. We'll have, I guess, She on the front, probably the Way of the Warrior cover, the Way of the Warrior original cover on front. And then on the back will be the She symbol, the death symbol. And that will be our She Challenge coin. So the challenge coin. So if you guys could support us, we really appreciate it. We're all working our butts off on it. And I am just over the moon. I'm really nervous. I hope it does well. I hope, you guys can help get it funded. If we can get it funded, we've got awesome stretch goals coming for you guys, for you all. Oh, that's really working out well. Let's do this. Yeah, a little more subtle. Again, guys, this is really distorted because the camera angle isn't the same. But if you guys come back later on, you will see the final result. I'll scan that in. Also, for the rest of this year, I will be doing Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives, but we're going to be moving just to YouTube Live. So if you guys can, and if you are, if you guys wouldn't mind going to my YouTube page and sharing it. It doesn't make any sense. That's not going to be there. That is going to be about... Yeah, I guess it would be. It's too damn close. And the rent is too damn high. Okay. Wish I'd come up with an idea for like a leather instead of this quilting, but I thought the quilting was so, Japanese. It's used in a lot of kimonos and things like that, and I should have done that initially. But oh well, we're married to the quilting. Maybe we could change that quilting up to a cool snakeskin or something leather for future issues. But it works. When I first designed it, I didn't. There was really I knew nothing of cosplayers, and never really imagined somebody would try to create it, create the costume. People like, how hard this is. to make. And I'm like, well, no, I don't. Sorry. Okay. Is that my good one that fell? Of course it was. So I like to draw standing up. Yeah, so I like the idea of this bright red with the blue water, with the blue wave behind it. And then it'll be my final homage to Hokusai and the wave, because I've done it with Zombie Sama, and I did it with the Justice League cover I had done. It's so funny. There are two things that I love to draw, and I keep drawing it because I don't like the way it came out originally. One is the Marilyn Monroe, the famous Playboy Marilyn Monroe pose. I love drawing that pose, and then also the the Great Wave off Kanagawa by Hokusai, the woodblock print. I keep drawing those over and over again, trying to get it right. But again, I guess it's my little homage, my love to to that to that artist, and of course Marilyn Monroe. Who doesn't love Marilyn Monroe? And we'll talk about her too with the on the 22nd of November, when we started to really discuss the who killed JFK. Camelot. Oh, that'd be fun. We could open up with Camelot. Play a little bit of Camelot to open the show. The Broadway play. All right. Time's at 6:40. Oh, I'm going to have to get going soon. She's coming along nicely. Guys, how about that cover by George Perez and Wes Hartman, huh? The beautiful George Perez. We have to give him a call today. Coming out of retirement for us. He's in my phone as Uncle George. Spencer Beck, my buddy Spencer Beck, put it all together and asked George to do it. And George actually, I think, wants us. I mean, I want to keep it, but I already have a George Perez original sheet. But he said we could sell for charity, and I think he wants $1. So we'll talk to him, see which charity he'd like. I'd love to give something to the veterans. Where's my ruler? Is my ruler over here? I'm gonna rule for my Naginata. This is a good morning to hunt, man. I'm looking outside. And this art will be for sale, guys. If you guys want it. Fierce, that's what we'll call it. Good weather to hunt. I've had a pretty good season thus far. Been successful. I'm happy about that. God has gifted me with being a successful hunter. Got a lot of meat for us, for Una. I added this. I never did this before, but I was trying to play with something. I don't think I like it. I think I should have just had like a little... You know what? I don't think I need... I think what I can do... Because this is it's collapsing. Her Naginata. So what I think I can do is I can do... That's what we'll do. I think that's better. We'll take that out. We're just going to make that one, because this is where it'll close up. So this side will be a little bit bigger, and this just needs a little turn thing here. Let's fix that. Get rid of some of that. Man, I was up late last night working, but I love it. I'm telling you, I love it so much. Being able to publish, you know, for it to collapse 3 times. It's still pretty damn big. Oh well. Tis what it is. And it is a cover too, so it could be just kind of cool looking. Anyway, for those of you joining us, good morning, everyone out there. Let me see if I can hit the what's Safari? There we go. I got Google Chrome and Safari. I throw that. Where's the one I really like? That's the one I like. That one. New messages. Oh, okay. Restream. That's my alarm waking me up. We've been up 2 hours. Damn the torpedoes. Where is my bloody wave? No. I'll find that later. There it is. Is that the good one? There it is. All right, let's open it up. Yeah, man. So we're gonna have that wave. We'll have these big swirling waves here. Oh, that's cool. And then behind Hotaru will be the other stuff. And I'll put the rocks here. Do some slick rocks with water coming over the rocks. And let's do it with this other pencil. A lot of cool little water sprays here. Ah, so back in Hawaii. Put the Hokusai thing here. No, I might just write as well right after Hokusai instead of butchering up his name with my horrible kanji. And I'll spray this, get it nice and clean. I love this Crusade paper I had gotten. A long time ago, I got this paper. It was OBS. It is OBS. And go back into the Facebook. Bloop. Where are you, Safari? Here it's Safari. My monitor's pretty far away. I got to move it up closer. Facebook. So I'm going to get going, guys. All right. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Add some sun. I have the sun here. So I'm going to add that sun with my trusty. Everybody wonder what do you do with CDs anymore? This is what you do with them. Use them for art. Yeah, because she'll be here. Oh, yeah, that works out. Let's get the pencil. Go. So if you guys see it, you see my the underdrawing. And if you can make that out, But if you look in the light box, you'll see the underdrawing. And that's what I do. I literally draw it on Xerox paper first, and then I go over it and I clean it up. So once I turn that off, you'll see the original drawing. And again, it's very distorted because of the camera angle. There she is. But I like her face a lot. So down here, I'm going to have the rocks with water splashing over it. Behind her will be the wave. Get that done. Get it off to our colorist. And then move on. I got to do a few more drawings to shoot my video. Go to Hot Flips. Get some sleeves. And what else I got to get? Boxes, I think. Boxes and sleeves for the final push. For the final fulfillment that goes out this week. Boy, this is an exciting time. Super exciting time. And rock and roll, man. That's what my friend Antoinette, who I grew up with, birthday. John Brolia sent a post. What's up, Johnny? Let's see what you said. John came over yesterday in our mess of a home. Good morning from Thailand. Well, hello. Balloony Man Witch. Good to see you. Oh, look at that. John is already working on Zombie Sama 2. I'm going to add that to the page. Gorgeous. Dorm of the Dead. So that's for 2020. Can't wait for that. John's working on a huge super project right now. And we'll, yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to add that, even if it's the same color. For one of the mainstream publishers, and then he will start on Zombie Summer 2. John really is the heart and soul behind Zombie Sama. He is, I just love him. Love the kid. It's so funny because he's a, grown man now. And I met John when he was fresh out of art school. So, a couple other fun things. If anybody's down in New Jersey, I believe Niall Scala and I will be going to the Kubert School to talk to some of the students there. I think next month in December. Not sure what date yet. We're going to work that out with Anthony. If not next month, then definitely in January. But I think Anthony wants us down next month. This month I just can't do it. I'm already looking at my schedule, and I literally have been gone. I think I've been gone. Out of the past 20 weeks, I've been home for 5 of them. So it's good to finally, after the wedding this weekend, it'll be good to be home so I can work on She, and work the Kickstarter, work the Indiegogo, and, just move on from there. Just keep going forward and get these books out to you guys. I love doing the conventions. I love going out there meeting people because we do have such, it is such a cloistered existence when you're writing or drawing comics. But what's kind of cool is with my YouTube channel, and if you guys wouldn't mind, like I said, joining me, because come 2020, we will be going, exclusively through YouTube and not through Facebook. But it's just a click away, so you can all join me there. And it'll be nice because I'll have a nice... start a little community, our little crusade family, little Tucci troopers. Let's do that. Little spikes. I don't know if that's good, if you guys can see that. Man, looking at myself, wow, do I look like crap this morning? My wife always looks great. She always looks like she, I don't know if she does the whole Miss Maisel thing and gets up before me and does her makeup, but she always looks amazing. She doesn't have, bedhead or puffy eyes or anything like that. She always looks fantastic. I'm a very lucky dude. So, all right, so here we go. Finishing this. It's not quite finished, but, you guys will get the idea when I scan it in, clean it. I'm staying pretty clean, which is nice. What the hell is that? What the devil is that? eraser. Okay, so we'll have the waves. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gotta sneeze. I muted it, I hope. Did I mute it? I muted my sneeze. Let's go to my page. All right, guys, so it's 6:54. We're going for a few more minutes. Then I'm going to move my truck because it's behind Debbie's car, and I don't feel like driving my truck because I got all my hunting stuff in it. And head out again this evening, this afternoon. And got my buddy Danny Carmody. Put the new hood on. He's a mechanic. He's a professional mechanic. And got the grill in, the new grill. Set that all up because I don't know if you guys saw. I had the latch on my truck broke, my hood latch, and my hood of my truck snapped and popped open while I was driving about 70 miles per hour on the highway last week. And I don't recommend that to anyone. So, of course, the hood was destroyed. That was pretty scary, but what are you going to do? Tis what it is. So, okay, there you guys can see it. It's a little bit off, obviously, because of the angle. That's why it's distorted. You know, she doesn't have a giant head and little tiny feet. And, gorgeous, John. Beautiful work, John. Oh, no, this is the progress to the end of Zombie Sama. That's what it is. So, John, that's the end of Zombie Sama. Look at that. Guys, go to my Facebook page and check that out, that image. Beautiful. So, I'm going to like my own page. What? Samba 2, miss number 1. Okay, Daryl Green, we have Zombie Sama is out. We did an Indiegogo and a Kickstarter campaign for it this past spring. The book, we launched it in the spring. I think it ended in August. And we're finally getting all the last of the rewards are out. It will be in comic shops. The books are gone. It will be in Diamond Comics in 2020. We just don't know if we're going to break it up into several issues. Because the story is right now it's 64 pages. So we might break it up into 3 issues or we might break it up into 2. Probably 3 issues might be nice. And, we're getting a lot of Crusade stuff will be coming out in the next year through Diamond Comic, our pals at Diamond Comic Distributors, and there you go. So this cover is gonna be so nice. It's clean. I gotta do those rocks down there. But in the meantime, let me get going, everybody. You all have a great day. I'll come back later on. Again, I will be on this evening. I got to shoot my video today. I've got a ton of shit. Ton of stuff I got to do. I've got to shoot the video. I've got to get Now Scala all of our video files. I've got to do some more drawing and pack for get my suit and everything like that together. Get Matthew's suit together because Deborah, Matthew, and I will be heading down to Florida for my nephew's wedding. William can't go because of school, unfortunately. But at least Una won't be alone this weekend. So thank you all. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your patience, for your support. And peace, love, Zombie Sama. Looking at this right now. And I got 3 more minutes. There's and that arm's a little off. But I don't mind it. I kind of like it that it's a little off. It looks kind of cool. So, hey, it is art, right? So, let's do that. Let's do some nice shading. And, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Everyone have a great day. And I will see you guys later, all right? Thanks a million. So, tally-ho. I'm going to stop streaming. There it is. Fix my hair. What's going on with that? See you guys later. Bye.